It's one of those things.
Yeah.
That you had to be there to understand the joy.
Yeah.
You had to be born in the 70s and live through the 70s as a child to understand the importance of this series, Sigmund and the Sea Monsters. Have to be. And I want to thank my good friend David Arquette for coming here and resurrecting one of my childhood memories.
Thanks,
that
man.
are stuck with. If I bring Sigmund and the Sea Monsters up
Yeah.
in a room full of 10 people, maybe only one of them will know who Johnny is. Right?
Johnny's in the pilot, too.
Johnny's in the pilot. Welcome, David Arquette, to the show. Get back to the show.
Yeah, man. I got to work with Sid and Marty Krofft. They're both still alive.
They're still alive?
Yeah. Yes. Marty's 80. Sid's like 83. They're incredible.
Oh, my God.
Super talents and just incredibly, just still vibrant and still creative and still doing it.
Sigmund and the Sea Monsters was the series that used to come on in the 70s where these two kids found a talking sea monster, a puppet, a big giant puppet. I don't know what it was, but as a child, I thought it was a real talking sea monster. And they tried to get the sea monster, they tried to assimilate the sea monster into like human-like behavior and qualities, right?
Yeah.
And it was just, as a little boy, man, it's just something you imagine all the time. Is that why you decided to do it?
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of theirs. I've been a fan for years. They did like HR Puffin stuff.
HR Puffin stuff. Oh.
And it all has this kind of trippy undertone, like, it's very stony feeling.
Did they do Willie and the Chopper Bunch?
No,
They
did.
What is that?
No, they did Bugaboos. They did
That's what
Land of the Lost,
Destiny's Child.
Lidsville.
Yeah,
Lidsville. Just a bunch of things.
What's Willie and the Chocolate Bunch?
Chopper Bunch. That's my Oakland accent.
I don't
Chopper.
know. Maybe they did. I'm not sure.
Look up Willie and the Chopper Bunch. That was they had a bike club and they were talking motorcycles.
Oh wow,
Harley
sounds
Davidsons.
like them.
Yeah.
I thought Bugaboo came from Destiny's Child.
Oh my God.
Bugaboo is an old saying, Tracy G.
JK.
Bugaboo came with Destiny's Child. Okay, all right.
I said JK.
David Arquette is here, man. And you,
JK,
okay,
JK.
you're Captain Barnabas, who is trying to prove to everybody there are sea monsters and they exist.
Yeah, exactly. He's kind of a deranged. Everyone thinks he's crazy. He lives in this town. He's like the typical. Sid and Marty Krofft always have these villains. So the kids are hiding the sea monsters away, like E.T., the kids in E.T. or Stranger Things, like the way they hid 11 away. So they're just kind of hiding this sea monster, and I want to find him, and we go through all kinds of little adventures.
Wow, man. David Arquette, man. I keep saying your name, man, because I love the fact that you did this. And he's a hip-hop head, too, Heather B.
I love it.
Some music. What's up with Bootsy Bellows, man?
Bootsy Bellows, man. We have some great acts coming out. They like every week we're just, have incredible performers. Drake's been really supportive and performed for us a couple times. It's been amazing. Yeah.
I'm trying to get, David, we do this Sway in the Morning thing every day. And easily, man, we got probably one of the dopest DJs on Morning Drive Radio.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get DJ Wonder to do a guest spot at Bootsy Bellows.
Yeah.
Man. Can we?
Yeah, absolutely. We could work that out.
Right?
Come on.
Yeah, I know Baltazar. He doesn't hook me up, man.
Oh, yeah.
So,
What's going
You
on,
do.
man?
Balthazar's amazing.
Well, this should be some type of some type of partnership.
We throw a party for sure.
Did you see Eminem's? Have you heard about his
that was
freestyle
amazing.
on Hip Hop Awards?
Yeah.
What did you think of all the content? Like he's taking a political stance, and he's like one of the first, celebrities, if you will, to say, "Hey, man, he's not a Trump supporter. He doesn't like what President Trump is doing. And if you're a fan of his and you still support Trump, then fuck you too."
Yeah.
That's kind of bold right there, man.
Hey, I feel the same way. Yeah, I don't need any of you. Sorry.
He said, fuck that, I'm coming clean.
Yeah, come on. There's some right and wrong going on in this world, and you got to be on the right side of history. I mean,
yeah, you got to be on the right and wrong, and it feels like what was that movie? The sky is falling.
Come on, movie junkie. Help
Vanilla
me.
Sky? I don't know.
I need more details.
Fuck it. It just seemed like the sky is falling.
Yeah.
With Hollywood right now, with Harvey Weinstein, and I know
There's a lot of
your
stuff.
sister, your sister came out and spoke out again.
Yeah, she did. I'm really proud of her for standing up, and all
We
the
are
ladies
too.
that came out and just sort of bring stuff into the light so
Yeah.
it can be revealed. That's sort of like what's happening with the world right now, it seems like.
It seems like this was common knowledge if you're in the inside, if you're an insider in Hollywood. Like, you've heard about this stuff in the past.
It's pretty much, you're like, oh, yeah, that guy's creepy. It's kind of pretty much the way it's looked at. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So you don't really know the extent of anything. I'm glad he's getting help. You know, that's what's important. You know, it's like life. As the older you get, if you don't face your demons, they're going to come back. They're going to reveal themselves, and you got to get your stuff together.
Laws of the universe.
Yeah.
What you put in, you should get back. All right, I'm going to open up the phone lines. David Arquette is here, man. Let's go 999. Give me the Eminem. Give me the Eminem joint. Dave wants to hear the Eminem freestyle.
Yeah.
He said it. He said it. And David Arquette is requesting the Eminem freestyle.
Let's get it.
All right.
Calm before the storm right here. Wait, how was I gonna start this off? I forgot. Oh yeah. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Should I drop it on Donald Trump? Probably not, but that's all I got till I come up with a solid. Got a plan and now I gotta hatch it like a damn Apache with a tomahawk. I'ma walk inside a mosque on Ramadan and say a prayer that every time talks, she gets a I'ma stop. But we better give Obama props, cause what we got in office now's a kamikaze that'll probably cause a nuclear holocaust. And while the drama pops and he waits for shit to quiet down, he'll just gas his plane up and fly around till the bombing stops. Intensity's heightened, tensions are rising. Trump, when it comes to giving a shit, you're stingy as I am. Except when it comes to having the balls to go against me, you hide them. Cause you don't got the nuts like an empty asylum. Racism's the only thing he's fantastic for. Cause that's how he gets his rocks off and he's orange. Yeah, sick tan. That's why he wants us to disband, cause he cannot withstand the fact we're not afraid of Trump. Walking on eggshells, I came to stomp. That's why he keeps screaming, drain the swamp, cause he's in quicksand.
There we go. I'm just gonna give him a taste of it.
Yeah,
We'll come back to it.
Yeah, sick tan.
What you do? Just read.
Come on, David.
I can't. I got a public school education. I can't read like
Oh,
that.
okay.
David, read lines.
No, I get all nervous.
Oh, okay.
But I did recently do Rap Battle. You know the new show Rap Battle coming out.
Yeah,
with
how'd you do, bro?
Brian Tyree Henry from Atlanta. He plays Paperboy, so I was outclassed. But
You
I don't
lost
want no spoilers.
Yeah, okay, you lost your first rap battle, man. Ain't nothing like
That
losing.
wasn't my first. I've lost many.
Oh, okay.
I'm like the opposite of Eminem. Like, seize the moment. I mean, I choke every time. You know, I'm going home.
Yep, right.
Yo, man.
Okay. David Arquette is here. Sigmund and the Sea Monsters. Almost threw a beat on and let you
Right.
freestyle, man.
I was about to see, have you heard Shia LaBeouf when he was up
Oh,
here?
yeah. That was serious. He did great.
Yeah. So have you ever, what is your go-to rap karaoke song? Because at least that's easier than writing your own bars.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't know. I'm sort of old school. I go back to, like, Wild Style.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
style.
Come on.
Classic shit.
Here's a little story
That
that must be told
about two cool brothers that was put on hold. They tried to hold us back for fortune and fame. They destroyed the crew and then they killed the name. They tried to walk on the eagle. Two cool brothers stand side by side and through thick and thin from beginning to end. This battle we lost, but the war will win. Cause
Here's a little story that must be told about two cool brothers that
yeah,
was put on
double
hold.
trouble,
Double
man.
trouble.
Back.
Double trouble.
Yeah, double
Yeah.
trouble.
That was
Double trouble.
That was the best.
Classic scene.
Man,
Yeah,
damn.
I loved all those the Fab Five, all that.
Man, okay, man, damn, man. Why we don't hang out?
Yo,
Yeah,
I know.
man. You live in New York. You ever come out to LA?
Man, I got a house in. I don't even want to say.
Be careful.
Yeah, I stopped saying where it is. It's in the Valley.
Oh, cool. You
live in LA? Or
Yeah, I moved to the Valley. Just moved to the Valley.
Don't say what city. You know they robbing everybody in the Valley right now. Are you in one of the cities where everybody getting robbed?
Well, yeah. I think they're robbing everybody.
Okay, all right. I'll tell you off air. I was just there this weekend. Man, before you go, man, we got a game. We call it
Keep It Real. Here on this show, we like when our guests.
All right, now David Arquette is he's known for not liking to lie.
Yeah,
He doesn't like
You
to
gotta pull
lie.
out the sweat rag.
the sweat rag out.
All right, here we go.
All right, number one. Which one of your siblings' films is your favorite?
Probably. Well, Patricia, True Romance is probably one of the great films.
Ooh, that's yeah.
And After Hours, my sister Rosanna's movie.
That's right.
Yeah, that's got True Romance. That's a good call.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number two. Top 3 favorite horror movies.
Shining, Halloween, and
Nah. That's so
What's him?
That was me. I'm
the
sorry.
Omen. The Omen.
Oh,
Ooh, Rosemary's
kills
Baby.
me.
Rosemary's Baby, though. That was creepy.
But the Omen, little Damien.
Yeah.
Oh,
Little
man.
Damien.
What's his name?
He's president now. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. All right. Come on. Stop, Wonder. Don't get mad. He got mad. All right, next one.
Top 3 favorite wrestlers.
Oh, Andre the Giant, Ric Flair, and Diamond Dallas Page.
Well, he taught you. Well,
Yeah, he was the best. He's just,
yeah.
as a person in general, he's just such a stand-up guy. He's got this yoga, DDP yoga, and changing lives. He's just a real mentor. And just honestly, like one of the great positive people in the world.
Yeah. Did any other wrestlers frown on you when you being an actor coming into their realm?
I mean, a lot of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I don't blame him either. It's like completely out of place, and it shouldn't have been in that situation. But Ric Flair was really cool. One time at the bar, he like put his arm around me. He said, "Listen up, fellas. He's one of us." I was like, He gave me that sort of seal of approval.
Really? Hey, does Diamond on DDP? Does he ever do the leg lift thing in front of you? When he puts his leg up and you can see his nuts hanging.
Did
You never
he do
seen
it?
that? Yeah.
He's like Gumby.
Okay. All right. What else
he
you-
does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can live without that.
Okay. All right.
All right. Is it true your character Dewey was originally supposed to die in Scream?
Yeah, and Wes Craven brought me back to, he said, "We'll throw you in an ambulance in the last scene. Who knows if you'll make it or not?" But then he kind of gave me kept the door open, so that was cool.
All right,
He was one of my heroes.
One last thing. We had Liev Schreiber here, and he told about his experience with Wes Craven.
Oh, Liev was the best.
He's just an amazing guy, you know. He lived inside his films, and he was he was a really interesting guy. But who knew that movie was going to have that life? And I got to meet Wes Craven and all those actors, and then there was a Scream 2, and I got a bigger part in that, and Scream 3. So in a lot of ways, I really owe Wes for my film career and my acting career, and I miss him dearly.
You, Liev, Nev, and Courtney Cox were the only ones who were in all 4 Scream movies. So can you share a little bit about Wes?
Yeah, Wes was just a true mentor. He's just such a great guy. He would take people under your wing. There's few people in like Hollywood. I mean, you meet them throughout your career who really sort of have an interest in you and like look out for you and really want the best for you and just give you great advice and are there for you. You could call them up and ask them questions. Gary Shandling was like that for me too. He was an amazing guy with that. Yeah, he was such a cool guy. Like there's these really incredible mentors that you run into and you're lucky enough to.
Oh, wow, he got serious on that.
I'm sorry.
We was just talking about nuts just a few seconds ago. Just got, real serious. Hey, man, David Arquette, man, thank you for coming through.
Hey,
brother.
thank you. Can I mention one more thing?
Absolutely.
I got a movie coming out called Amanda and Jack Go Glamping. That comes out November 10th.
Glamping is
Yeah,
awesome.
glamping. Have you ever glamped?
What is glamping?
Well, camping's all right, but glamping is where
That's
it's
what I
at. It's all like,
do.
Well, like
Glamorous.
camping, glamorous camping?
yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Oh, luxury camping?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do that.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. That's the way they cook for you, and it's all like taken care
The
of.
funnest shit.
Some AC.
Yeah, step out the AC, go fishing, and
Yeah.
When does the movie come out? When does it come out?
November 10th.
Okay.
November 10th.
And then and then this is coming out on Amazon.
Yeah, this is on Amazon Prime. Is it
Video?
Video, Prime
Yeah.
Video. Amazon Prime Video this Friday, Sigmund and the Sea Monsters. It definitely, this is a family thing, too.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, totally
Yeah,
family
you
thing.
can sit
Lot of
down,
fun.
watch it with your grandparents, the parents, and the kids. And it's
Yeah,
something you can share in. And we don't have a whole lot of ways to share with our kids and our
Exactly.
grandparents in the same time. So,
Yeah.
man, continued success,
Hey,
man.
thank you, man.
Hey, man, and send our regards to your sister, too,
I
brother.
sure
And
will.
congratulations
Thank
on
you.
becoming a father again this year.
Hey, thank you. Yeah.
Still, she ain't shooting blanks yet, huh? Look at him, man. Hey, real quick, we gonna get DJ One got Bootsy Bellows?
Bootsy Bellows.
Yo,
Come on.
All right, okay, cool.
Let's do it.
All right, thank you, David Arquette, ladies and gentlemen. We got Celebrity Wire up next.
Yup, and I got more evidence on why Harvey Weinstein is a sicko.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.